Camera number 228 of 365 is the Yashica Minister, or Yashica Minister 35, but version 2. Done version 1, and version 2 brings a few different, or they've moved a few things around. Still features a built-in selenium light meter, which returns us a light value. So no batteries, completely manual. And this little lever button here rotates and allows us to select our film speed, and then we can then point the camera at the subject, get a light meter reading or light value reading, and then we input that into the top. There's a little red marker there, and we just put that in. So, not sure, let's just put it in. Let's do 100 ISO, and it's returning to us a value of 12, so we'd rotate the dial to the number 12, and then by rotating the central dial here between the aperture and shutter speed, we can be confident that any of those predefined, so 1/500th of a second at f2.8 will produce the same exposure as if we shot it at 1/15th at f16. We can separate the aperture and shutter speeds if we want by holding the little dial or the gnarled ring in the middle, and we can rotate the aperture value, and that rotates the aperture, and then it's a bit difficult at times. It's not the most natural thing to do, but it does work. So you can separate and go completely manual and override this little mechanism if we like. So that's nice, but it is nice to have that included, that you can select a light meter reading and be confident that any of those values will work, depending on our subject, of course, and what we want to achieve. Our focus ring has a nice little handle, so very comfortable. It's sort of metal and plastic combined, but very nice, satisfying. The film covering, the camera covering, sorry, is nice to feel. It's not going to be sticky, which is good. Looking through the viewfinder, very bright, quite big as well, I must say, and it does have a little grid line. Unfortunately, for some reason, the grid line seems to be a little bit off, so hopefully in taking the photographs I've correctly aligned my image. Cold shoe, our film rewind, and then our film advance, shutter button, and then our film counter. And we set the film counter at 1, and it will count up for us. There we go. Film chamber is opened with this little button here, so you move it and push it, and then you see, so no shutter curtain, it is a leaf shutter. Okay. And that's it for the Yashica Minister version 2. Like the version 1, very satisfying experience, and again, hopefully the pictures will demonstrate that. So that has been camera number 228 of 365.